So this is the first time using my phone. It's gonna be a little weird because I'm like, where do I look? But anyways, I promised a tour of my little patio garden. So I'm just gonna walk you through that. And again, this is a Saturday. My husband's actually outside fertilizing our big garden. So maybe we'll go outside and say hello to him in a minute, but we'll just do a quick little round tour. Let me flip this camera around. Will it let me? All right, friends, so just a little tour of my patio here. Excuse the awful tablecloth. I had a big birthday party for my husband and haven't taken it off yet. So I have some little, my grandmother calls them chickens and biddies, and my dog's gonna start barking. I think most people call them hens and chicks, but they're just precious little succulents that I took from her from a while ago. This is my lily. It's about 2 years old now. Has a ton of flowers on it this year. This guy has looked better. It's coming full season for its little flower here. And then I have more little hens and chicks down here. I gave them away as a little takeaway for Easter. This is my little spider plant, which I love. And it had little flowers on it the other day, which were precious. And I just love this little plant. Hi, Rose. Maybe you'll keep it together for the rest of this video. All right, so this is my little patio garden. Start here with my little patio strawberries. You can see a little berry right here. And we've already gotten 2 harvests from this plant. 2 buckets of strawberries, so that's a lot of fun to have. And then I just have, this is oregano, yes. Oregano and chives. I just planted some more flowers, some zinnias, some candy cane zinnias. And I have this beautiful hummingbird bush, which it's really fun to watch the hummingbirds come. And then just up a whole bunch of tomatoes. I started all of these inside in my basement under a grow light. This is a geranium kiss tomato. We live in Virginia, so we get our seeds from the Southern Seed Exchange, which are all local here in Virginia. So I think 4 different kinds of tomatoes. I just planted more flowers because a girl just can't have enough flowers. This is a Brazilian star pepper, and it's going to be a hot pepper. And then this guy over here is an anjo pepper. I know I'm not saying that right, but my husband would make fun of me. But it's another spicy pepper. More zinnias. And then this is what I'm most proud of. This is a Carolina Reaper. It is 2 years old, so this is its 2nd season, and it actually stayed green all winter long because I moved him into my sunroom. You can tell I have no children because I treat my plants like they're my kids. But it has a ton of peppers on it, and we're just super excited. Super spicy. I love super spicy. My husband can't even eat these. And then down here, these lilies are 3 years old, and there are 2 different types of tiger lilies. One's a smaller version, and then one's like a giant version. And then you kind of see some of my zinnias poking out there. And then if we look out from our patio, the big garden is right over there. And maybe we'll take a walk out there and say hello to Charles, if he will allow us to do that. Oh, I also wanted to show you guys my hummingbird feeders, which are really low to the ground. Funny story, my husband ran over my hummingbird feeders. You see I have a little stand out there for or little hanging stand for my bird seed, and he accidentally backed over my hummingbird, and I was very concerned about where I was going to put them, and he actually suggested that we put them down low. And what's wonderful is I can sit right inside here in my sunroom, and they fly really low, so it's really nice. So it's really kind of cool. Oh, and then I also have cotton. Trying my hand at cotton this year, which is really fun. I'm born and raised in Mississippi, so cotton is very near and dear to my heart. I have a huge agricultural influence in that state, so we'll see. we'll see how it goes. And then I did want to give a shout out to my little aloe plant, which I just transferred into a bigger pot, and she is super happy. It has another little succulent friend. Okay, so now let's go to the big room. All right, so we're just gonna start right here, and this is my mums that are crazy, and usually mums, you know, they usually don't last, and these three have lasted. And then they also have these little Don Pedros, or 4 o'clocks as some people call them, that have come back now the last 3 years. I planted them once, and they're really cool flowers because they'll open when it gets a certain temperature, not always right at 4 o'clock. And everything needs to be watered because we haven't gotten any rain. This is my dahlia rose, so really excited about this. This is its 2nd year, and it's surrounded by Don Pedros as well. So we will just take a walk to our garden and see if we can say hello to Charles, and then I will just give you a quick tour. So let's see here. There's the man. There he is. Alright, so we've got some beautiful Swiss chard and onions. And my husband did such a fantastic job of gardening and like really planning things out. He's really good at that kind of thing. And then also we've got some cabbage and Brussels sprouts. And in this row, we have 2 different types of peppers, the same that were on the porch, the Brazilian and the ancho. And then in between each pepper, we have some red torch flowers, which is going to be really cool. I also have another little patch of cotton and teddy bear sunflowers. More cabbage, and then a whole row of squash. Charles is getting his weed on, no pun intended. I got some corn growing, more cabbage and Brussels. This is corn. Honey, what kind of beans are these?
Green beans.
Green beans and corn. More squash and tomatoes. Butter beans, that's right. These are all butter beans, which are just looking fantastic. We've got some more corn, and then my wackadoo sunflowers. My husband wasn't very impressed with how I planted them. And then this is our entire row of tomatoes, which are my favorite. And then we're hoping that this blank row right here kind of becomes sunflowers and 6 different types of zinnias. So that's pretty exciting. Kind of got them in a little late, but I didn't know I was going to have so much room for flowers. Sorry about the car. But anyways, this is just our big garden. And we're super proud of it. Praying for a good harvest season. So far, so good.